Hi there, my name is Christine with Four Lake Marketing. I reached out to your office the other day about providing this video and offering some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and just dive right in. So, as we know, any consumer, when they're looking for a product or service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword here, right? And whenever we see a location within that keyword, that's what we call a buyer intent keyword. That tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away. So they have that higher buyer intent, right? And just based off convenience, now these are ads right here. I just want to tidbit on that, which they are great to run, but what's really important is to be listed here. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. Very important to be listed there because essentially these companies within the position that they're in the top three, they're the top three competitors. But again, since this is a consumer looking for a service to be done right away, they're going to be contacting these three companies first because visually they see them first, right? They get the most visibility. And these companies, just based on statistics, they get the most clicks and they get the most consumers. So essentially the most leads from being listed here. And again, this is for the Pittsburgh area. And this section right here is what we call organic listings. These are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage. The more content that you have, the better. And what drives the content are the keywords, as you see here, like Pittsburgh plumbing, right? So Google sees them as like a preferred website, so they rank them accordingly. But again, let's go back here to what's really important is the Google business listings. Now, I just wanted to see here where you were listed at, and I'm not finding you. Okay, we're already at the end of page one, which 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a company to contact for a service. So I'd have to do a little bit of research to see exactly where you're listed there. But however, you are listed within the Google Map Pack for your like your location area where your business is located. So like North Hills or Northern Pittsburgh, right? Um, but I know this is kind of like the suburbs of Pittsburgh, where obviously like downtown Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh in general kind of gets the most search volume. So let me show you what I mean by that. Now, let me a little backtrack here. Let's take a look at your website. So overall, I think your website is absolutely perfect as far as like the design and layout. You have photos on there, which is great. The only thing I would recommend is to get that content on there that I was talking about. So that 1,500 to 2,000 words. And if you want to be found within Plumbing Pittsburgh, right? You want to have that keyword on your website anywhere from like 13 to 15 times so that Google indexes your website for that keyword. Now, again, the more content you have on your homepage over your competitors, the better, because then Google, what we call them Google bots, they crawl websites 24/7, and the more content you have, they stay on your website longer and they index your keywords, more keywords that they'll index, right? So that's really important too, because then if you have sewer cleaning, Pittsburgh, PA within this page, let me see here. Like if you had sewer cleaning, Pittsburgh, PA, so not the services, just sewer cleaning, Pittsburgh, PA together, and had that multiple times on your site, you would be able to be found in that search result. Because when I looked that up, you are not coming up within the Google listings or the websites either. So just FYI there. Now let me show you what I meant by like keywords and high volume keywords. So this is a paid program that I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits. And it really helps me get the behind the scenes of what's going on to a website. And this is yours right here. Now, what we were talking about keywords. Now, as you can see here, plumber in North Hills, there's 60 people searching for that keyword every month, and you're in the 20th position, okay? So that tells me that Google is not ranking you, right? Because you were probably on the second or third page. Now, if you look at, well, even Pittsburgh plumber, 100 people searching that keyword or buyer intent keyword, you're in the 34th position. And now look at these down here. These are some of the high traffic volume ones that I was talking about. Plumbers, Pittsburgh, PA, 400 people every month, and you're in the 45th position. So really getting that top position or top three position really help would convert like your conversions from clicks to new customers. And I'll show you a little bit by what I mean by that. And I was just looking here to see if you had, so like drain cleaning, there's not too many people searching that every month. Um, Upper St. Clair. So as you can see here, even for Upper St. Clair, you're coming at the 69th position. So you get the example, right, of the type of keywords to have on your website. Some of them are more powerful than others because they're obviously in more like the higher populated areas. They're searched more, right? So that's why I recommend getting like Pittsburgh on there. Again, if you're looking to get more leads every month. Now let me show you what I mean by that. Whoop, let me go back here. If my internet kind of cooperates here. Okay, I'll get back to that. Okay, so these are one of your top competitors in your area, right? And your website's fine. You guys, you can see they have the content, pictures on there, right? A lot of content, okay? It's really important to get content on there with the keywords. Now, again, what's really important is what's going on the behind the scenes. Now, as you can see, they have a lot of keywords, right? A lot of keywords on their website. And look, as we saw, Plumbing Pittsburgh. But as you can see, they're in the second position, right? And even in the third position for a lot of these, okay? Now, because they're in the top position, let's see if my internet's going to work with me here. There we go. They are getting 2,000 people reaching out to them every month just based off being found within the Google search results. Now, I don't know what their closing rate is, but let's just go with the average, like 20%. It's kind of like the standard closing rate. So 20% of that are new customers for them every single month, okay? Now let's look back. Whoop, see if you can come up here for me. There we go. So that this one right here, this is your traffic volume. That's 19. So that is substantially different, right, from what you have. And taking a look at this number right here, this is a power rating, and this is kind of like shout outs from outside resources or sites such as blogs and directories and websites. Again, basically a shout out from their website or blog or directory back to your site. So, and some are more authoritative than others. We'd have to kind of do a little bit of research, but taking a look at this number here and this number right here, I really feel that we would be able to outrank these guys pretty easily. Because that 17 is kind of on a lower scale. These are both on a scale of 100. So, and in fact, this number is pretty low too. But I really feel that we would be able to help you kind of tap into this traffic volume here to really get more leads every month and essentially again be converting to new customers. And if that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to talk and answer any questions you may have. And if you want to get a game plan together, that's something we can do as well. But I wanted to offer some suggestions on some things you can do on your own as well. Now, I know we talked about the Google map pack, right? The Google listings. Now, how you can really optimize your listing to where you can get in this top 3 section for the Pittsburgh area are a number of ways. So, like one of the ways you could do is respond to your reviews. So, commenting on your reviews, posting weekly photos and posts of projects you've done or just branded information, but make sure the photos are geotagged to your area. And another thing that we do, so specifically for our clients, is what we call citations. So citations are your contact information, right? So like your address, your phone number, your website, your email address. And that information is given to as many people as possible, such as Yelp and Yellow Pages, Super Pages. So it's like a popularity contest. So we look to see where your competitors are listed, the amount of citations they have listed out there, and we essentially beat that number, right? So Google sees you as more popular because they see you listed in more areas than them, and that helps you outrank them as well. So that's something that we do again for our clients. But overall, those are some things you can do on your own as well to really improve your ranking within the Google Map Pack that I really feel is really beneficial. That really helps essentially get more clicks, especially being in that Pittsburgh area. Some of the other service areas too, not necessarily just like northern Pittsburgh. If you have other areas that are kind of high business areas, I would really target those too, get those locations on your site with the back pages, and then get your Google My Business page within those search results as well. Excuse me. So, anyway, okay, I could talk about this stuff all day. I don't want to ramble on, but I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you take care. All right, bye bye.